Alrighty, so let's start with the flame jeans. I've seen this design like everywhere in a lot of brands, and I just thought these jeans, they were perfect for this kind of design, and it's quite easy to make. I'm using these jeans that I don't really use because they're very tight on my butt and in my hips, so I just figured somebody else could use them.
Smoking cigs on the roof, laughing at the people on the tree.
But basically what I'm doing is I'm using first the lighter color, which is the yellow obviously, and then just go ahead and put the orange on top, and then the red, which is the last one. It was a little bit tricky because these paints, they're not acrylics, I bought them specifically for clothes, and I didn't end up liking them a lot, but oh well, I tried to work with them for the most part at the beginning, and then I just end up hating them, switching to oils, so don't mind me like going back and forth to these acrylics then to oils. But there you go, they have the design. It's pretty easy to make, as you can see.
7 days to Sunday, until Sunday.
The second one is based on one of my favorite paintings ever, which is Starry Night by Van Gogh, and I think a lot of people are a fan of this painting. So I obviously had to make something like inspired by Van Gogh. So I'm using these Levi shorts, and what I'm doing first is I'm doing like one layer of white acrylic paint, because the cloth from the jeans is very absorbing and the color is not going to translate in a real way, and it's going to show much darker than the color is itself. So I think putting one layer of acrylic, of white acrylic, is really important. And now I'm just sketching out the design, freehanding a little bit. I think that's the cool thing about this painting, that is just very it has like a lot of move, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, I did struggle as well with this painting because, oh my god, I don't know why they were so dry, and I'm so used to the oil painting that it was very hard for me to paint with this fabric acrylics. But I think it turned out okay.
Over, there's nobody home. She said, I know that's what I told you before. But here in New York, you don't need excuses to dress like a girl. Sex, drugs, and deceit, I guess she's not as frail as she seems. I pushed as hard as I could, but she said that's okay, because that's the way that I like it. 7 days to Sunday.
My next one is this one, which I found this image online, and I feel really inspired by it. Like, I thought it was such a cool idea to use the two hands, like from Michelangelo's Adam's Creation, which is a gorgeous painting. I remember studying it when I was in high school, and it was really, really impressive. I actually got to visit it in Rome. Even though it's based on a painting from like ages ago, I did like that I basically like did the same idea that someone had. Even though it wasn't like an original design, it's still an original idea to the positioning, and I don't want to get any economical benefits from this. So what I'm gonna do is all the money that I raise with these clothes, not only this one but all of them, I'm going to donate them to a women's shelter in LA. I think I've been looking at this one that is in downtown. There's a bunch, but yeah, I'm going to donate all the money that we get with this, and I think it's really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I started using a pair of jeans that I ended up switching because they were very, very dark for the painting. So yeah, I'm using my favorite pair of jeans, these light ones. But like I said, I really enjoyed the fact that someone else is having my jeans with the painting that I did. The next item is these jeans, which I love, but they're so small. I can't even fit a leg. Oh my goodness. And I was inspired by another artist, Jackson Pollock. Well, inspired, but it definitely doesn't look as good as his paintings. But I think it was really interesting, the idea of like splattering all this paint, which I haven't really done actually. It's such a artist cliche, but I've never actually done it, and it was just so nice and so free. I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. I just make sure you put a bunch of plastic on the floor because I was in the garage and I think my neighbor is gonna kill me actually. At the beginning I didn't like them. I was like, oh my god, they look like bacon. But then I kind of ended up liking this fading look, and I thought it even looked like marble, so I was just pretty happy about it. This flannel sleeves shirt, I got these two at Goodwill. I love shopping at Goodwill. I think they have so many good things. You have to really search, and they're so cheap. So what I did, I just cut both sleeves in both shirts, and I basically glued them together. That's as easy as it is, and it looks pretty impressive. I tried to use needle and a thread, but I'm so bad at it that I just give up, and I end up using my trusty E6000, which is a glue specifically for clothing, and it ended up looking really good. I mean, I was impressed. And this, I felt really inspired by the brand that you might already know because I mentioned it in a lot of my videos, which is I Am Coco. They mix clothes and they get them together, and it looks so good. So I just thought I should give it a try, and I ended up really liking it. I'm quite proud of this piece. Alright, the next one is this beret that I like it, but then I didn't because I didn't really use them as much as I should. So I had this random patch that said nope, and I thought it was super cute because of the pink. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to basically you should actually iron it, but I don't have an iron, so what I'm gonna use is a heat gun, I think it's called. I use it for cosplay, but it acts kind of like an iron, I think. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press it against the beret, and I'm gonna use my Yankee candle to make pressure, and it actually worked pretty well. So I was happy about it, and I thought it was really cute the way it looked. The next one, I call this the Backstreet Boys shirt because it was very 90s. It was like a very ugly, like it has long sleeves and it was a long shirt. So I decided to give it a little trim. It was very easy, as you guys can see. It's just I'm cutting both sleeves carefully that I don't mess up both sleeves, and then I make it a crop top, and that should be it. So the ends would end up looking a little bit nicer. I'm gonna take these tweezers, which they're like a unicorn, super cute. I'm gonna like plug the small threads at the end, so it looks, it makes a huge difference in my opinion. And the next one, I know it's summertime, you guys are gonna kill me, but this jacket is so cute. It's such a beautiful vintage jacket, and I just thought I needed something, so I took my dinosaur patch, which is super cute, and I love dinosaurs. It's my little T-Rex, and I did the same as the beret. I'm just gonna take my heat gun, and I'm gonna heat it up, and then I'm gonna press it with my Yankee candle, and I thought I don't know, I give it like a little something. This is one of my favorite items, is the flower boots. So I have these boots that I really like, but I can't use them because they're very small on me, believe it or not. I have like really big feet. I think I have European 40 size. I don't know how much is in the US. I think I'm a 9 or a 9 something. So yeah, I'm doing the same technique this time with oil. I learned my lesson, but I'm putting first like a white base just so the colors would stand on more, because in black it's very hard for them to stand out. So yeah, and I'm just going like freehanding some roses. What a surprise! But I just thought it was a really good contrast with the black and all the pinks, and then a little bit of the green.
Like pouring out a bottle of gin on a drowning
And then my last item is this really cool jacket, and I found this random photo on a shirt that it was from L. It was not a photo, it was more of a design, I think, but it's at like Los Angeles in a really horrible font. So I took out the font and I used the design, and I just glued it in, and I just thought it looked so cool. I'm a little bit sad to give away this jacket, but yeah, I'm happy that somebody else just has it, honestly. Like, I love seeing people with the things that I create, either paintings or this clothing. So yeah, it was really, really nice.